Good evening, a warm welcome to State of Business, RTV's Primetime News Bulletin. You are with me, Rukshi Panditaratna. Let's take a look at the headlines first. President Maithripala Sirisena inaugurates 3-day international symposium TradMed and Developers Forum 2017 held in Colombo today. And today on Top Stories, a 3-day international symposium on traditional and complementary medicine, TradMed International 2017 Sri Lanka, organized by the Ministry of Health in collaboration with the World Health Organization and the Sri Jayawardenepura University, was inaugurated in Colombo last morning. The event was graced by President Maithripala Sirisena and Minister of Health Dr. Rajitha Senaratne. The event is being held under the theme Exploring Wellness. A journey begins with a single step. 300 to 500 local and international exhibitors will take part in the exhibition, displaying their products and practices related to a wide range of plant-based drugs, supplements, nutraceuticals, cosmetics and related products. The International Symposium is a premier interdisciplinary platform to present and discuss the most recent research evidence, innovations, and to discuss concerns and practical challenges encountered with a panel of specially selected internationally and locally reputed experts. Developers Forum 2017, organized by the Urban Development Authority, was held in Colombo this morning. Minister of Megapolis and Western Development Patali Champikaranamaka graced the event. Addressing the media at the forum, Minister briefed about the industrial revolution taking place in the country.
I am happy to inform you that Colombo is the only city in the South Asian region during the past decades which has been able to reduce its level of air pollution. Furthermore, the scarcity of resources had led to questioning the linear growth of the development paradigm. The pure market-based development paradigm is now being challenged. This is due to inability of the market-based model to give a value for anything other than the instantaneous transactions. The issue at hand is the consumption of the existing generation or the present generation greatly impact on the consumption of the future generations. This is mainly due to the fact that future generation as well as the present generation of all living beings have not contributed to the demand and supply chain of the market. Therefore, the existing model cannot evaluate the market value of the demand and supply mechanism of the future generations. In order to solve such issues, the Western economic experts have come up with the solution of introducing regulatory mechanisms to solve the price fluctuation and other issues in the market-based system. This system has its inherent weaknesses and therefore market-based development paradigm is now questionable as there is no absolute answer. There is mainly due to the inherent unpredictability of the human behavior. In order to overcome this situation, the world has invented mechanisms such as global conventions. This has resulted in the emergence of novel concepts such as green energy, green resources, green capital, green transportation, etc.
A public dialogue on the latest Sri Lanka development updates with special focus on managing risks and creating opportunity for sustainable growth was held in Colombo last evening. The dialogue was organized by the World Bank in collaboration with the Department of Economics and the Economic Students Association.
The World Bank prepares the Sri Lanka Development Update twice a year and captures the World Bank's analysis of recent economic developments, outlook, risk and policy options for reforms in Sri Lanka. The most recent edition of the World Bank's Sri Lanka Development Update analyzed the key developments in Sri Lanka's economy over the past 6 months. Hence, this new edition will include a special focus section on managing risk and creating opportunities during a time of reforms. Meanwhile, addressing the public dialogue, the senior country economist of the World Bank Sri Lanka branch, Ralph Van Doon, covered a broad range of issues vital to Sri Lanka's continued growth and prosperity.
The reason is we think Sri Lanka is at a very critical point where it has the opportunity to take a careful look at the risks that it's facing for various directions and take decisive actions to mitigate those risks. At the same time, by doing so, it also has the opportunity to pursue certain policies, reforms such as trade reforms and tax reforms, which will put the country, its fiscal policy, in a more solid footing. But there will be those who will gain and there will be people who will lose. In terms of some people will pay more tax, others may pay less tax. And it's important that the government is fully aware of the impacts and has ways to mitigate the impacts. So always no reform can be pursued without risks, but we believe that if you mitigate or manage the risks well, you'll create opportunities that will outweigh the risks and will benefit households, firms, and the macroeconomy.
The 3-day Single Lifestyle Exhibition and Fun Fair 2017 was inaugurated this morning at the BMICH for the 7th consecutive year. The exhibition and fun fair will be held until 26th November. This year, the exhibition features all Singer brands under one roof where consumers can compare prices and products that best suit their requirements. The exhibition carries an assortment of merchandise representing leading brands of electronics, kitchen appliances, furniture, mobile phones and computers. See you after this break. Welcome back. In a view to promote Sri Lanka as an idyllic destination for island weddings, Cinnamon Hotels and Resorts, in association with Sri Lankan Airlines, has launched Cinnamon Island Weddings, the largest online wedding competition. The campaign was launched earlier this month at the World Travel Mart UK as a competition offering a lucky couple once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to have their dream wedding in the tropical paradise of Sri Lanka, with all expenses covered by Cinnamon Hotels and Resorts and Sri Lankan Airlines. To compete for the grand prize, participants need to register online. The grand prize will offer the lucky couple business class air tickets and 48 economy class tickets for their family and friends, end-to-end transportation in Sri Lanka, full board accommodation at Cinnamon Resorts, a wedding reception complete with decor, bridal attire, a 5-carat sapphire ring embedded with diamonds, and an exotic location to host the wedding. Photography for the entire wedding will be by David Stanbury, award-winning wedding photographer in the UK. The wedding will be planned by professional wedding planners, and the couple will also have an opportunity to explore more of Sri Lanka's diversity with a 7-nights package courtesy of Cinnamon Hotels and Resorts. Now we have few more stories in brief.
The graduation ceremony of the Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing was held at the BMICH recently. The ceremony was organized to award certificates for the students who successfully completed graduate and postgraduate level qualifications offered by SLIM. The best students of the postgraduate diploma in marketing, national diploma in sales management, and diploma in strategic brand management received special certificates and medals in recognition of their achievements. The long service awards ceremony of Virtusa was held in Colombo recently. The celebration was held in honor of team members who have been with Virtusa for over 10 years. Nearly 200 team members who had completed 10 to 15 years of service were awarded and appreciated at the event. The awards were presented by Mrs. Shireen Kanakaratna, Deputy Chairman of Virtusa, along with Keith Modder, the Chief Operating Officer of Virtusa. Virtusa is the largest IT services exporter in Sri Lanka with nearly 3,000 IT professionals based in Colombo. The company has 50 offices across North America, Europe and Asia.
Let's take a look at stocks after this break. Welcome back. Trading at Colombo Stock Exchange ended on a negative note today. The all share price index dropped 42.43 points to close at 6,413.68, and the S&P SL 20 dropped 19.27 points to close at 3,733.1. The turnover was 596.3 million rupees and 14.1 million shares were traded. Let's take a look at today's forex rates. Thank you for watching State of Business. See you tomorrow at 7 p.m. with Biz Roundup. Have a fantastic weekend. Take care. Good night.